Hi, I'm Alex Grassi, here to present a lesson on legato techniques from my fingerstyle guitar method. Sometimes it's desirable to connect two or more notes of different pitches by plucking a single string only once. This is possible using a technique traditionally called legato, from the Italian word legare, meaning to join or tie together. In fingerstyle playing, the three fundamental legato techniques are known as the hammer-on, the pull-off, and the slide. These can be used to create a more fluid, connected phrasing of a musical line, or to vary the texture in the music. Hammer-ons, pull-offs, and slides can also facilitate the execution of musical passages requiring speed. Let's take a look at each of these techniques. Hammer-ons and pull-offs are closely related techniques, and they are graphically represented by a slur or a curved line connecting the notes, as shown in example 1 that accompanies this lesson. When the pitch ascends, the slur represents a hammer-on, like this. When the pitch descends, the slur represents a pull-off. A hammer-on can begin with plucking either an open string or a fretted note. Each of the hammer-ons in this example begins with an eighth note played on an open string, followed by a hammered eighth note. In preparation, the fretting hand finger should be raised as much as an inch above the fingerboard. After you pluck the open string, hammer the fretting hand finger down quickly, keeping the fingertip perpendicular to the fingerboard. The motion should originate by engaging the knuckle joint. This is where the power and ultimate control lie. The hammer-on motion should be smooth but forceful, with the finger coming to rest just behind the fret. The string is pinned against the fret, causing the note to sound. Play example 2 very slowly at first, taking care to keep the tempo steady so that the notes have equal durations. 1, 2, 3. The volume of the hammered note is determined by a combination of how hard the string is plucked and how fast the finger hammers down. Experiment with these two variables to balance the volume of the plucked note with the hammered note. You can control the durations of hammer notes after they have sounded their full value by releasing the fretting hand finger. Also, try replacing the picking hand fingers to stop the hammered notes as you pluck the successive strings, like this. That may help to eliminate unwanted resonance caused by lifting fretting hand fingers off the strings to reposition them. This is what it could sound like if you're not careful. Hammer-ons that begin by plucking a fretted note have the advantage that a finger is already in position on the fingerboard, which helps stabilize the hand and guide the hammering finger. But this also requires a little more concentration to move the fretting hand fingers independently. The second note, G, in the next exercise requires some extra strength and coordination for the relatively weak fourth finger to hammer on, while the third finger holds down the F sharp. Now I'll play the whole example.